What's the lollipops? Welcome back to another part of Cris Tales. And I placed myself outside the statue. I'm assuming that's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, guys, and I've not just completely tricked myself. Because, like I said, when you do, like, 2 recordings a week and you come back next week, you're like,
darlings, just look at your clothes. Something dreadful must have happened.
I mean, she's speaking to me, so that's promising, guys, that I'm in the right place.
You don't know the half of it, Miss Paulina. Do you mind if we rest here for a while?
Of course, of course. Make yourself at home.
Oh,
We should be safe here for a while.
Why did it make me walk for like 3 seconds? Just continue the dialogue.
Thank you again, Mr. K. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't saved us.
I mean, yeah, guys, we were saved by a robot.
The action was consistent with my nature.
Who says he's not a robot, but he is a robot?
How do you mean?
I am not entirely sure. The relevant entries appear to be missing from my memory banks.
You're one of those witnesses, right? Do you know Paulina and Buki?
Buki? Oh, right. That's me. It's nice to meet you, dearie. For the first time? Maybe?
I do detect something familiar about them, but I cannot recall our specific relationship.
You're all very different. Well, I mean, I guess both of them are. Well, he's supposed to be a statue as well, not a robot, right? So I guess they're all statues?
Me neither. Although there's at least one thing we know for sure. I was definitely not your stylist. Although I wouldn't mind finding out who was.
While I appreciate all the catching up, I think we should allow Crisbell and her friends to sleep.
Thanks, Matthias. We'll resume in the morning.
Our things are full.
Alright, that's enough rest. We still need to get those mineral samples to Mr. Rojo at the cathedral.
See, this is why you don't ever need to use a tent, guys. Just wait and the game will force you. It will force you to heal at some point. Just never spend the money.
If that is where you are headed, then I shall accompany you.
Great. I knew we could count on you, Kay.
Can I call him the Kellogg's man if we're just calling him K?
What exactly makes you want to follow us around?
I have unfortunately lost the data that was supposed to be stored in my memory banks.
Are you telling me like everyone has amnesia in this game?
I will need to begin accumulating replacement knowledge about the world as I search for the cause. I am certain I was created with a purpose. I wish to discover what it was.
Can I have more than 3 party members? Are you fighting with me?
So, you want to find out more about who you are and why you lost your memories? I suppose that makes sense. Just try not to get in our way.
There is no need to worry. I have significant combat capabilities.
Sure. I have got the android. Joins the party. Android's like a Dragon Ball thing, right? I don't think it looks like... Android and well, wait, there's different ones. But one of them's a woman. This isn't a woman.
Have a safe trip, my darling.
I got a trophy
Feel
for
free
him.
to come back
Or an
anytime.
achievement. Same thing. I've recruited him. It doesn't look to be in my part. Ah, you're telling me I can't have 4 people at one time? And I need to swap people out? I mean, I'm sorry, Wilhelm, but you're getting swapped out if that's the case, because... Ah, but he scans. But Christopher does so much more damage. He has no... He got nothing. Man's got a whole lot of nothing right now. Let's shoot him and boot him, guys. There you go. Do you not have like a weapon? Is that what that is? No? It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
We have everything
Back to the left. Oh, I didn't get that chest up there. It's fine. Sure, we'll have to go up there again. Maybe. Oh my god, there's wolves. Were they always here?
Monsters! What are they doing here?
I'm gonna assume they weren't always here.
They must have found their way here from deeper in the mines.
But they're just wolves, just pet them.
This will serve as a good opportunity for me to demonstrate my capabilities.
I mean, I did just put you in my party, so yeah, I think this. I feel like the game would have mandatorily put him in your party here, and I've already put him in the party. I went, oh, sorry, Wilhelm. Like you as a character. Unfortunately, I'm gonna swap you out because the only thing I really use you for is scanning and healing.
My style of combat is different than that of a typical human.
Sure. Oh, I
My
skipped
body
this
is
thing.
constantly being supplied with crystal energy, so I do not use mana.
Why did it skip?
I have great speed and stamina,
Or maybe I did.
allowing me to strike many times whenever I attack an enemy.
But you can overheat.
However, whenever I attack or use a skill, my heat level rises.
And you've got a snail on you.
As it rises, I become stronger, but there is also a risk of overheating my systems.
Sure.
Let us proceed to a demonstration. Press the button each time I begin to glow to trigger additional attacks. Close, but your timing was not correct.
Okay, I didn't
Let us
really.
remember to
Shut
press-
up! Stop telling me how to do it.
You did well.
I didn't know.
Whenever I attack or use a skill, my heat level rises.
But I can keep attacking.
As it
I'm so
rises, I
confused.
become stronger, but I run the risk of overheating myself.
So could I keep attacking there? But was his heat right? Because I was trying to like look at the flashing, but I also can't look at the flashing and look at the heat level at the same
I
time.
also possess the ability to change the positions of enemies.
Oh, that's fantastic, because it's really annoying when enemies are on the wrong side of the future and the past, Crystal, because like I'm like, oh, I want to put him into the past so I can use this kind of spin, and then I'm like, oh, I can't because he's on the wrong damn side of the
By
screen.
using my juggle skill, I can move this enemy to the other side of the battle.
That's useful. We like that. Skills, juggle. We're gonna flip him over. It just means you can put all the enemies on one side of the screen at least. But why is he a snail? Okay. Deal damage to a single and the damage is higher while the heat mirror is in the yellow. The heat mirror.
Now, let me demonstrate my impact strikes. For this attack, press the button repeatedly. Try to keep the indicator in the yellow area for maximum damage.
Oh god, I'm gonna hate this. Oh, okay. This is a lot of sheen's shaking, screen
Now,
shaking.
Let us finish
I got a lisp
disposing of
there.
these errant monsters.
Oh my god, back to normal combat, thank you. Easy. Why is I forgot I'm calling him Joker right now. Why is Joker already got so much damage on him? Okay. She's gonna help me continue. Do I talk to these people? I talk to him. Well, I can talk to this though.
We need to give Rojo the water.
I know, I saw the shiny thing I wanted to try.
Hello, Mr. Rojo. We brought the mineral water.
Well, I see you're as good as your word. It's nice to see that someone around here is.
How long do you think the repairs will take?
I don't imagine it should be too long. Just hold on tight.
Did it really just give me a single text box with ellipses for no reason?
And there we have it. Good as new.
This is impressive handiwork.
It worked! The mural is fixed! Crisbell, why don't you try approaching the altar now?
Well, I mean, sure.
It's working!
What, the altar's working? Or my super past and future work powers are working?
That leaves just 2 more cathedrals to visit. One in Cinder and one in Crystallis. Although, I think we still have a little bit of unfinished business here.
Nah, I don't know what you mean.
Uncle Wilhelm, there you are.
Oh, hi, Risa. What are you doing here?
She just said she was looking for me. What is it, Risa? Is everything okay?
Not exactly. The memorial service for Mom is about to start. But I'm worried that our dear Auntie Rollis is going to try something.
I mean, we already know she's not actually your auntie. Can we just apprehend her and be like, yo, you a fake, and just beat her up? Like, we killed stepdad of Christopher. We can kill fake auntie, surely.
Lucio and I haven't found any concrete concrete evidence to use against her yet. But after what we all saw in the museum, I just know she had something to do with Mom's death.
I see. Crisbell, I knew Gladys for a long time. She was more than just a close friend.
What do you mean she was more than just a close friend? I realize that you are like old, but you're still like trapped in the body of a child or unable. I don't really know how that falls. I don't really know the morality of this one, guys. Because he's old. Like, he's old. We'll say he's like 50, right? But he looks like that.
She was like a sister to me.
Sure, cool.
I'd really like to attend this memorial service.
We didn't go weird with it, it's fine.
And maybe we can help straighten out whatever's going on with them.
Sorry guys, I had to sneeze, bless me.
Say no more, Maestro. We understand. And Risa, of course we'll help. Great. The memorial service is being held at the Orowitz mansion on the north side of town. I'll see you all there.
Okay. The Orowitz mansion, or is that not just the big massive place we kept going into and there was nothing going on? I feel like that was what the big place was. Oh, we need to go more further down this one. I think I said it before, but as I go on, I feel like the load times in this game gets a bit longer. Oh, we're getting talked to right away.
I recognize some of these things. Normally when I pass by a city, all the people and things have disappeared into the flow of time.
What does that mean?
Maybe this is a strange question, Mr. K, but does that mean you don't have any friends?
Why would you ask that? Oh, if you normally walk about and you don't see anyone, if you've not seen anyone, that means you got like no friends, right? Like, why bring that up?
I have had many friends.
Oh, there you go, he's had many.
But it is not the same with me as it is with you. Once I really know a person, that is enough for me. Then I move on.
he 100% complete people. He's like, yep, I know them very well. On to the next one, and then just it's like me with 100% in games, guys. They just get left in the past.
That sounds really sad.
If he's happy with it.
I don't feel that way. After all, humans have such short lives that there are always new people to know.
Sure, I mean, if he kind of lives forever, then if he was to dedicate his life to one human for about 70 years at a time, and then it'd be harder to move on to the next one, I guess. Because you'd have to keep repeatedly he's not a robot, I keep calling him a robot, he's a statue, but he acts like a robot, right? They're all statues, but nah, they're robot. That one's a robot. Joker is definitely a robot. I don't know if we're calling him Joker or the Kellogg's mascot. Is the Kellogg's mascot? My brain broke for a second, guys. I just try to remember what the Kellogg's mascot
I don't
even
really
is.
like being in places this crowded.
They appear to be mourning someone. I have observed this behavior previously.
Did we not? Were you not involved in the conversation when we just said that it was their mum that died?
Gladys must have been a pretty important person. It feels almost like the whole city is gathered here.
She was the head of the Orowitz family. She had a kind heart that cared for everyone, without distinction. And she always put the well-being of Talira first. She was a good friend.
Right, okay, I'm confused. I googled the Kellogg's mascot because I was like, is it the tiger? And then I was like, wait, no, the tiger's something else, right? And then I was like envisioning the Kellogg's cereal box. I'm like, it's got a chicken on it, right? Is it not like a green chicken? So I googled it, and it comes up saying that the Kellogg's mascot is indeed the Cornelius the Cockerel. But see, if I go into images, the first thing that pops up in images is the tiger, and I'm like, who's the tiger for then? What's the tiger doing?
Shh, it's starting.
Family and friends, we have come together today to mourn the tragic loss of our beloved matron, Gladys Orowitz.
And then further go Tiger cereal mascot, and it does say Tony the Tiger, who represents Kellogg Frosted Flakes. Is it a cockerel or is it a tiger, guys? I am going to do in-depth research on this for my next part, where we will talk between tiger or cockerel. Thank you, guys.
May her soul find peace in the warm arms of the lady. Lady Gladys was an inspiration to us all. I'm sure we each have many stories of her selflessness and kindness. So today, although we mourn, we should also try to celebrate a life well lived. I ask that everyone please come together, take a moment, and share your happy memories of Lady Gladys with each other.
We're all just nodding along to Alex, the plague doctor, apparently.
Knowing her, I'm sure she would rather be remembered with smiles than with tears.
So, what do we do now? Let's go talk to Uncle Lucio.
How dare this game make me remember which one Uncle Lucio is? I'm like staring very hard here.
Lady Gladys was always a philanthropist. Half the things in the museum were donated by her.
The tension.
Yeah, I get that we should speak to Lucio. Is this man?
Master
Yes,
Wilhelm, I'm happy you made it. Gladys would have wanted you here.
I'm glad I made it too. Risa let me know what was happening. Have the two of you made any progress on your investigation into Rallis?
I can't help but notice there's a frog on the left side of my triangle.
Supposedly she was Gladys's cousin, who had been living. Almost no one here seems
Living
to
abroad.
remember her, although both the twins vouched for her. I checked and I was able to find some holdings in her name, but I couldn't find anyone who actually recalls seeing her there. No one saw her kidnap Franny either. If we were to confront her now, it would just be our word against hers. And that's where the trail runs cold, I fear. I would ask Gladys about her, but one can't interrogate the dead.
You silly fool, you don't have the speak with dead cantrip or spell on? Whatever it is.
Maybe there's something I can do to help with that.
How so? What do you mean?
Oh, cool, we'll just go back in past and talk to her when she was alive.
I think that's Lady Gladys I see in the past. I may be able to use time magic to find out what she's saying.
Leave it to me, Crisbell.
I feel like it's just a bit spooky that we're going to go into the past and talk with someone who's dead. I'm just trying to see who's up there.
It is my time.
Wrong button, I forgot what button it was. What's the button? S? S is the button. Hello!
It warms my heart to see the city prospering like this. My children seem to think I'm invincible, but I won't be here to guide them forever. I suppose there's only one thing left to do. Time to go finish that will I've been working on.
I should probably tell Mr. Lucio about this.
That she has a will? Is that really that strange that this woman had a will?
Crisbell, did you learn anything useful?
That she has a will, which I didn't think was that big of a shocker, but sure.
I think so, Mr. Lucio. Did you know Lady Gladys left a will?
I knew she started working on one once, but not what became of it.
My friends, we now have a special announcement. Lady Rallis wishes to address the group.
Today is indeed a very sad day.
Hey, that's the bird lady I saw. I think.
But the Orowitz family must move forward. I'm sure that is what Gladys would have wanted. And to that end, we do have some business that needs to be resolved. The family needs to choose a new matriarch.
I feel like she got over that real quick, guys.
Before her tragic death, my dear sister Gladys made me promise that I would take care of the family if anything happened to her. She was quite insistent that the family fortune be protected and stay within the family. So, it is with a heavy heart that I nominate myself for the role.
Objection!
That woman kidnapped my Franny.
And she plotted with the Empress.
And she came out of a magic portal and smashed the mural.
And she... Wait, what? Buki, are you saying you saw what happened?
How?
Yes. No? Maybe. I think. I'm sorry, dearie. My memory hasn't been the same ever since I lost my part.
Maybe Rallis disassembled her to prevent her from telling this story.
Makes sense.
If we can find the missing components, I think it should be possible to repair her.
Wow, Kay. Talk about being reliable.
Do I have to call him K? Can we not call him Joker? His things are JKR. I want to call him Joker.
Do you know where the rest of your body might be, Miss Spooky?
I'm gonna call him Cornelius or Tony, whatever one wins.
I'm not entirely sure, but I can still feel around them a bit. They're somewhere so salty and dark and full of monsters. Not very pleasant.
Bottom of the ocean. It's salty, dark, and there's probably a bunch of monsters in it.
That sounds like the depths of the
Or
salt
that.
mines. Let's go check it out. Just hold tight, Gladys. We won't let this woman ruin your legacy.
Salt mines, ocean. In the end of the day, aren't they all the same thing? But anyway, guys, we are going to end that part off there. In the next part, we will make our way over to the salt mines and look for the rest of her body so that she could testify that this woman be evil. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to poke that like button, subscribe, and comment your comments because there are comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!